Hey, it's the lunatic from the woods here, out here in the middle of the trees. Talking about semen retention and training your ass off. This is something that I never really understood, like train your ass off. Like you really have to do some introspection and ask yourself like why you want to train your ass off. A lot of the guys that I watch in this community, like that's all they talk about is working out. And I understand like they might be younger guys and they may be trying to burn that energy, or, you know, they're talking about their physique and their glow and the wrath that comes along with it, like the anger that comes along with this practice. You really have to have some discernment for when you go into this. I mean, you could be opening yourself up to all kinds of other, sin. The deadly sins. I mean, the 7 deadly sins. Like, one of them is wrath. The other one is vanity. And then there's lust. Like, are you training your ass off to get more women? Is that what you're doing? Like, a lot of people just do this practice just to get women. Just to get this illusionary thing that you kind of built up in your head. And that's, I mean, that's all it really is. It's just an illusionary thing. So, I mean, if you're doing that just to get that, like, yeah, you'll get that. But you won't be satisfied. Because it goes back to the ancient Buddhist teachings, that you can't really find, you're never really going to find satisfaction in the outside world. You have to find it within first. So it kind of makes sense because you really aren't. And I mean, those things, like they suck you down, like they're just subtle. They come in very subtly. So a lot of people talk about the glow. I mean, that goes with vanity. Like, you're not really here for this long. And when you get a little bit older, you're going to really realize that, like, oh shit, like my time is running out. Like my body is decaying. You're not going to have the glow anymore. Your body's going to fall apart and you're going to die. That's the harsh reality of it. You can't really keep yourself here forever. Yeah, I mean, semen retention, like, you will be stronger and you will hold more weight. That's like a whole nother video, like holding more weight. Like, everything you do is going to hold more weight. Like, people are going to be scared of you. But yeah, like lust, I mean, that kind of, you guys are just doing it to get women attraction. You're lusting after women. Like you're kind of still chasing them. You're kind of still, but maybe like people just have to go through that, to finally get through that. And then with the wrath, guys are taking like supplements, and the supplements that like bodybuilders, they're steroids. I mean, and that's going to get you pumped up. And then you're going to get even more pumped up when you're on semen retention, and it's just going to be like this uncontrollable rage. So maybe you shouldn't be taking these supplements. Maybe you shouldn't be putting that shit in your body. Like, I mean, you have to really know what it is. And then, like, if you're chasing the glow, that's just, that's going to fade and everything, and you being extremely vain. Another one is pride. You got to watch that one too. A lot of people, they think they're the shit because they're on this practice. Because, when you walk around and you're on semen retention, like, it might take the younger people a lot less time to get to this point. But, I mean, I noticed it around 120 days. I think it's like 145. It's been since September 27th of last year. I've been on a streak for that long. So I think it's like 145 days, but around 120, I really started to notice that, people were just like scared of you. And that could make you really prideful and just thinking that you're the shit, very egotistical. You might come off very arrogant. Just to let you guys know that, like, I mean, I listen to the people in the community, and, God is going to humble you one way or the other. Like, just being older, like, God is going to humble you if you take that arrogant attitude, that egotistical, prideful attitude. People, I mean, I've even heard people say, oh, like, there is no God. Like, when you're on semen retention, you're God and stuff. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, that's, dude, you're gonna get burned, man. I mean, just knowing, I mean, maybe you younger guys have to go through that. If you're not humbling yourself, God is gonna humble you. He will. Just keep that in mind. And all the other stuff comes out really subtle. You think you're doing good. You think you're on semen retention, and you don't really keep your lusting in check. You don't really keep your anger in check, which can turn into just wrath, which could just be things could just go horribly wrong when you're like wrathful. Pride. There's all kind. I mean, I just see this, and I just see it going horribly wrong. I mean, that's like 4 deadly sins that people have known for like thousands of years, and that people are breaking, and they're just coming in very subtly, but they think, they're the shit because they're on semen retention and they feel a certain way. But anyway, I think the 90-day mark is a good mark to strive for. You guys want to check out my journal? I'll send a link to it. I think it's like $5.99 or $6.99 or something. It could keep you on the path. I think it's good. I think it's a learning path. It's not anything to get too attached to. Like, some people are too attached to. They put too much focus on not spilling a drop, and I went into other videos saying that was like another imbalance. But you guys stay blessed. That's all I have. This is the Lunatic from the Woods. Hopefully this was helpful. Take care, guys.